Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Baki Bolam Dam, Serigne Kadim Gada Lo Bolam Bagdad. We're sitting here with Serigne Fallou Bagdad. Mangi Tupo Yala, Jourin Serigne Fallou Bagdad. He's a Jourin for all the Bifal here in Baghdad. And this is a very special day for the day of Badr, the people of the Battle of Badr. And the name of the Bifal Kuru, the name of Sheikh Kadim's Bifal is Badr. So we want to ask Serigne Fallou, Jourin Serigne Fallou, to tell us about Badr in Wolof, and I will translate to English, inshallah. Bismillah.
Assalamu alaikum.
He's greeting all the Taliban. He's greeting all of the disciples. He's praying for you to have peace and blessings and a healthy body, to have good health. He's praying for Allah to help all of you, and so that you can know everything you need to know for Islam, to complete your Islam. Matoko means to complete your Islam. By the blessings of Bolam Dam. By the blessings of Bolam Dam. He's greeting everyone. This is a very important day. Unimaginable day. Today is the reason Islam is still here. Because our leader Sayyidina Muhammad and the Sahaba who were with him, they did jihad on this day. It was not the jihad of nafs, it was the jihad that was very bloody. They spilled a lot of blood on this day. Because they were doing an agreement with Allah for their soul during this battle. To make sure that Islam would stay here and Islam would stand up. The flag of Islam. Today, it's the 17th day of Ramadan. This was the day of Badr. All Muslims. There were 313 Sahabas with the Prophet Muhammad fighting on this day. And the non-believers. There were thousands and thousands of non-believers fighting 313 Sahaba. But the belief of the Sahabas and sin jum and their bravery, well, sin jum and their belief in Allah and their bravery in fighting gave them the power to defeat over thousands of non-believers. Because the relationship they had with Islam is the reason they were fighting, to stand up. This battle was very difficult. Yeah, a lot, even some Muslims died on this day. But Allah protected the Muslims, so that the Muslims could defeat the non-believers. So the power that the Muslims had, Allah put His hand to help the Muslims on this day. With the hidden power of Allah, they won. The Muslims were beating the non-believers. And they won the Battle of Badr. And they put the flag of Islam up very high. Sheikh Ahmad Bamba himself was singing the names of the Ahlul Badr in the Kasai called Jesbu. There's a part in Jesbu Kulub where Sheikh Ahmad Bamba is talking about the people of Badr. He was talking about how powerful the people of Badr were, their relationship with Allah, and the blessings that they had from Allah and the Prophet Muhammad. They did this war so that they could do the war and Islam could be victorious. He said, if the Muslims did not win on that day, there would be no Islam today if we lost the battle. Every Muslim who is living, those 313 Sahabas from the Badr, they are all the fathers of Islam. So Serigne Kadim Lo, our Sheikh, Gaydel Borom Dam, he said, to all Bifal.
yow ñooñu ñooy say rival ñooy say nawle.
The people of Badr are the leaders of the Kuru of the Bifal.
waaw ñooñu ñooy seen nawle.
No, they might.
mooy ñooñu la ñuy rivaliser.
Okay, so he said that the Bifal of Serigne Khadim are the ones who are revitalizing the way of those 313 Sahabas from Badr.
ndax cër bi saxaaba yi amoon.
The position that the Sahabas had with Muhammad.
moo ñëw ci Baye Fall.
That same blessing is coming to the Bifal.
rôle bi saxaaba yi joué woon.
The way that the role of the Sahabas with the Prophet.
moom la Baye Fall yi di joué ci kër Serigne bi.
That is the way that the Bifal are working for Serigne Khadim.
moo waral ñoom ñaar ñu méngoo.
So the Sahaba and the Bifal are the same blessing, same level.
léegi nag kuréel bu ne am na.
So whenever we have the Bifal circle,
mais kenn musta dégg Baye Fall yu tudd Ahlu Badr.
nobody ever heard the Bifal who were named the people of Badr.
borom daam kese moo ko am.
Borom Dam is the only sheikh who gave his Bifal the name the people of Badr.
because borom daam was in Badr.
Because Borom Dam was fighting in Badr.
yeah.
Cheat.
moo waral mu wëlbatikuwaat.
So that's why the people of Badr came back with Borom Dam with his
mu
Bifal.
nettali ñu xare bi nan la demee woon.
He has explained exactly what the Battle of Badr was
ak
like.
yan technique de combat la jullit yi amoon.
And he also explained the technique that the Muslims were using
ak
during the
fas yi
fighting.
ñu waroon fas yi ñu doon dawal nu mu mel.
And how they were even fasting during the battle.
façon kaala yi ñu defoon seen bopp yi.
He was explaining the type of clothes they were wearing
ak nan la ñu xeexee ba gagné.
and Serigne Khadim even explained how the Muslims were fighting to
Serigne
win.
Khadim Lo moo ñu ko jàngal.
Serigne Khadim Lo has explained this completely
moo
about the
waral mu
battle.
wëlbatikuwaat jox ñu tur boobu.
That is why he said, I have to give my Bifal the name of the people of Badr,
ba
Ahlul
pare mu
Badr.
sasuñu.
So he has given them the sus, meaning he requires them
ñu am comportement
to have a compartment,
bi sahabatu rasul yi amoon.
to be like the Sahabas were.
moo waral Baye Fall.
That's the way of the Bifal.
yar ak teggin.
Respect and dignity.
ndimbal ak yërmande.
Help people and be merciful.
ñàkk jëriñu.
Yaka Jirinu.
liggéey.
Yaka Jirinu is ligay, work for the sheikh. Nyaka Jirinu. Ligay for the
liggéey
sheikh.
nga jox ko sëriñ bi.
Work for the sheikh and give him a deal.
te bu ci sàkku dara.
Don't be bulsiki sak. Don't be iffy. Don't be iffy. Be sure about this.
ndax yow nekkoo.
You need to know this.
sëriñ bi moo nekk.
Serigne Touba, the sheikh is the one who is doing everything.
kon moom li mu bëgg.
So what the sheikh want,
li mu bëgg mooy li am solo.
whatever the sheikh want, that is what is important.
waaw moom nag bu la nee lii la.
If the sheikh says do this,
da nga ciy rey sa bopp.
put yourself down, lower your ego, and follow him.
yonent bi.
Because the prophet,
yàlla moo ko jiital.
Allah was leading the prophet
boole koog saxaaba yi.
and put the prophet with the Sahaba.
mu nekk sëriñu saxaaba yi.
So the prophet was the sheikh
ñu
of the
liggéey
Sahaba.
bu rafet.
The Sahabas were working for the Prophet
Serigne
Muhammad.
Touba ñëw feeñalaat lépp.
Sheikh Ahmed Bamba brought back the same dynamic
ànd koog Mame Serap Fall.
with Mam Sheikh Ibra Fall.
ñu liggéey ko.
So Sheikh Ibra Fall was working for Serigne Touba.
ban ko liggéeyee ba gagné.
Sheikh Ibra Fall was working for Serigne Touba until he was victorious.
Serigne Touba ñëwaat fi ànd ak noonu l'islam yi muy tubaab yi.
Sheikh Ahmed Bamba was doing a fight and a war against the colonizers, the people from,
beneen anam.
in another fashion.
boo xam ne amul dóorante.
And they did not have power to defeat him.
doon ci jihaad boo xam ne ci ngëm la ak xam-xam.
Sheikh Ahmed Bamba's fight with the French was because of his belief and knowledge. He beat them with gum and he beat them with.
yëkkatiwaat drapeau l'islam bi.
Sheikh Ahmed Bamba brought up the flag of Islam by belief and knowledge.
waaw mu liggéey ko ba mu sotti.
So that the work of Sheikh Ahmed Bamba could spread.
mu bàyyi koog ay doomam.
He left some of his children here.
tey muy bàyyi koog ay sëtam.
Sheikh Ahmed Bamba left his family here with us.
sëtam yooyu nag.
The family of Sheikh Ahmed
Serigne
Bamba.
Khadim Lo ci la bokk borom Ndar.
Sheikh Ahmed Bamba, Serigne Khadim Gadel Lo is from the family of Sheikh Ahmed Bamba.
moom mu nekk défenseur.
He is the defender
doctrine mouridisme.
of the doctrine of Mouridism.
moo waral.
He is supposed to.
mu samp daara.
He's supposed to create a powerful dawah.
tabax juma.
He's building a mosque.
tabax daaray tarbiya fu ñuy tarbiya nit ñi.
He created the Dara Tarbiyah to purify the disciples.
fu ñuy jàngale nit ñi alxuraan.
So he can teach the disciples the Quran.
fu ñuy jàngale nit ñi xam-xam.
He's teaching the disciples knowledge.
fu ñu leen di jàngale modèle de vie bi yàlla digle.
He's teaching the disciples the way of life that Allah has ordered us to
am
live.
kilifa.
Because he is our Khalifa.
kilifa nag boo ko amee.
If you have a Khalifa, a leader,
mooy li am solo.
this is what is important.
boo ko amee am nga solo.
If you have a leader, a sheikh, you have what is most important in your life.
kon yéen ñi féete foofu.
So all of you disciples in America,
di suñuy mbokku taalibe.
you are our Boko Taliban. You are Taliban. You are disciples just like
ñu ngi leen
us.
di dénkaat ne.
He wants to let you know
lépp sëriñ bi la.
everything is from the sheikh. Lipa
Xaadim Lo
Serigne.
Gaydel borom.
Everything we have is from Serigne Kadim.
kon lu ngeen mën ak lu ngeen mënul.
What you can support and what is too much for you.
bu leen xalaat.
Don't ever think.
bu leen yëg coono.
Don't let the difficult times get to you.
bu leen téye seen alal.
Don't be stingy with your wealth.
jël leen lépp ngeen def ko ci yoonu yàlla.
Take everything you have and put it in the way of Allah.
ndax investissement bi gën.
The best investment in your life
mooy bi ngay defal yàlla.
is what you can do for Allah.
boo ko defalee yàlla suñu borom.
If you do this for Allah,
moom yàlla suñu borom du la ko fay fii ci kaw suuf.
if you work for Allah, Allah is going to pay you. Do no pay fee?
du la ko fay fii.
When you work for Allah, the blessing is going to be too much for you to have here on earth.
fii ci kaw suuf.
On the earth,
loo ci jot rek bénéfice la.
whatever you do for Allah here is a blessing.
waaye dëgg-dëgg yëf yi.
But the true effort for Allah
moo ngi tàmbalee ci keroog booy sukuraat.
will come to you in the next life.
nga wàcc liggéey.
Yeah, after you die, the blessings of Allah, you will see
ñu war
that.
laa suul ci sa bàmmel.
After you are buried in the grave, you see the blessings of Allah.
ñu wan la ginnaaw dem.
He will show you what happened to you in the
ñu
past.
bàyyi la nga wéet ak sa borom yàlla.
You will be alone with Allah.
la mu waxoon yëpp taxaw.
Everything Allah has said will manifest in the next
boobu
life.
nag ngay xam ne lebal yàlla mooy li wóor.
That's why you need to know that doing your best to work for Allah is very safe.
te loolu mooy tawfeexu liggéeyal Serigne Touba.
The success in this life is to work for Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba.
loolee nag la Serigne bi def ci ñun.
This is what the Sheikh has done for us.
ba taluñu dara.
The Sheikh did not ask us for anything. He did not ask us for a
lu
dime.
dul ndigal.
Only thing he wants us to do is follow his
kon nag
deal, his
yéen
order.
ñooñu.
So all disciples in
na ngeen xam ne
America,
ku ci yàlla wërsëgalee nga dajeek borom ndaam.
you know that it's from Allah that you were able to meet Bonham Down.
boo góorgóorloo tuuti.
If you work a little bit hard for the Sheikh,
yàlla dina la taxaw bu baax a baax.
Allah is going to make everything you have stand up.
kon maa ngi leen di ñaanal.
He's praying for you
ngeen am ndam.
to have victory
ci kanamu Serigne bi.
in front of Sheikh Kadim.
ñun nag ñoo ngi fii di liggéeyal Serigne bi.
We are here to work for Bonham Down.
waa di ñaanit yéen foofu ngeen nekk.
We pray for you who are
ngeen
over in
taxaw fa
America.
taxawaay bi ñu am fii.
They want you to do the same work in America that they are doing for the Sheikh
ba
here.
keroog suñu borom di dogal ñuy daje.
So Allah, and he prayed that Allah will make sure that we meet each other one day.
incha allahu rabbi.
Inshallah, by the blessings of
Jërëjëf.
Allah. Did it, Jeff?
Sëñ Xaadim Lo yàlla fi yàgg te wér.
We pray for Serigne Kadim Lo to have a long, healthy life.
jërëjëf.
Jërëjëf.
Cheikh Seyful Islam.
Ay waay, did it, Jeff?
Saliou.
Amin, did it, Jeff? Baki Bonham Down, did it, Jeff?